The belief that someone can be possessed by demons and their mind and body fully controlled by the devil is a scary thought. Description of demonic possessions often include erased memories and convulsions. Other symptoms include access to hidden knowledge and foreign languages, drastic changes in the voice and facial structures of the victims, and superhuman strength. So here is the list of 5 most horrific cases of demonic possession. The exorcism of Anneliese Michel. Anneliese Michel is one of the most controversial and well-documented cases. She was the inspiration behind the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Anneliese was born on 21st September 1952 in Bavaria, West Germany. 16-year-old Anneliese had a history of mental illness. She suffered from severe convulsions and epilepsy and was treated at a local psychiatric hospital. But her condition only worsened. Her friends described her as very religious, but later she became antichrist. She could not drink water from the holy spring. Her behavior got worsened. She displayed aggression, drank her own urine, and ate insects. By the time she was 20, she had become intolerant to various religious objects and began to hear voices. Her condition worsened despite medication, and she became suicidal. Convinced she was possessed, her family appealed to a Catholic priest for an exorcism. While rejected at first, the two priests got permission from the local bishop in 1975 to perform exorcism. The priests performed a total of 67 exorcisms, about 1 to 2 each week, some of them lasting about 4 hours. Anneliese refused to take medicinal care and food and claimed that her death would be the cause of other people's sin. On July 1st, 1976, Anneliese passed away at the age of 23. Her cause of death was claimed to be dehydration and malnutrition. The 23-year-old woman weighed only 68 pounds, or about 30 kilos, at the time of her death. The two priests and her parents were found to be guilty of negligence homicide and were sentenced to 6 months imprisonment, which was later withdrawn. But the most scary part was that out of the 67 rituals performed, 42 were recorded on tape. Here is a raw audio footage of the exorcism ritual being performed on Anneliese.
Du hast es, da gibt's keine Ruhe. Nein! Untraulich. Geklettet. Nein, geklettet. Er war mir geklettet. Oh, so down every line, do. Ich gerne, do.
Sind wir schon 3?
Wie. Was ist so der Schreien?
Demonic possession of Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor is one of the most well-known and horrific cases of demonic possession in Great Britain. Michael and his wife Christine lived in a small town of Yorkshire, England. He was a butcher by profession. Both Michael and his wife were very religious people and had joined a Christian prayer group led by Mary Robinson. But things weren't as simple as they seem. Michael's wife accused him of having an affair with Miss Robinson. At first, they both denied it, but when confronted, Michael started acting erratically. He became extremely violent and claimed to be possessed by demons. People at the prayer group were also certain that he needed the help of a priest. Confident that he was possessed, Michael decided to visit a local priest who could perform an exorcism. On 6th October 1974, exorcism was carried out at St. Thames Church in Barnsley, headed by Father Peter Vincent and Reverend Raymond Smith, in an all-night ceremony which ended at 6 a.m. in the morning. It is believed that the priests removed over 40 demons from his body before they were exhausted and let Michael return to his home. But they warned him that at least 3 demons, insanity, murder, and violence, were still left in him. On returning home, Michael brutally murdered his wife Christine. He attacked her with his bare hands, ripped off her tongue and eyes, and mutilated her face. He even strangled their pet poodle before walking out of his house completely naked and covered in blood, shouting, "It's the blood of Satan." He was sentenced for life for his crimes. The exorcism of Roland. In the late 1940s in the United States, priests of the Roman Catholic Church performed a series of exorcisms on an anonymous boy, documented under the pseudonym Roland. This case also inspired the 1971 novel The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty and the 1973 film adaptation. Roland was born into a German Lutheran family. During the 1940s, the family lived in Cottage City, Maryland. Roland was the only child in the family and had a close bond with his Aunt Harriet. His aunt, who was a spiritualist, introduced Roland to the Ouija board when he expressed interest in it. But on January 26, when his aunt died, the young kid was tormented and he tried to contact her spirit. It was when the paranormal activities began. The family started hearing strange noises and footsteps, furniture moving on its own whenever Roland was around. They also saw family photos hung on the wall, shaking and falling on the floor. Strange marks reading "Evil" and "Help me" started appearing on Roland's body. It was time when the family decided that the boy needed exorcism. They contacted two priests, Raymond J. Bishop and William S. Bowden, who then performed a series of exorcisms on the boy. On the very first ritual, the boy slipped one of his hands out of the restraints, broke a bed spring from under the mattress, and used it as a weapon to cut open the priest's arm, resulting in the exorcism ritual being halted. The priests then performed over 30 rituals regardless of Roland's struggle and violence, and they finally met with success. The hospital in which the exorcism took place was filled with sulfuric odor and loud cries of the demon leaving Roland's body. After all the rituals were over, Roland continued to live a happy life. He got married and never spoke of the incident. It was the year 2013, and Pope Francis was celebrating Mass in St. Peter's Square, Vatican City, when this video was captured, apparently showing Pope Francis performing some kind of ritual on a man in the wheelchair. Have a look. This video created a lot of buzz, and many journalists started carrying out investigation to know the whole truth about the man and what seems like an exorcism ritual. The man was identified to be a 43-year-old Mexican whose name has not been revealed. In an interview, the man claimed to be possessed by demons and that he withstand over 30 exorcism rituals and priests sent over 160,000 demons to hell. The most interesting fact regarding the case is that Vatican's leading exorcist, Reverend Gabriel Amott, has claimed to be performing exorcism on this man since he was possessed back in 1999. Reverend Gabriel Amott also told media that Pope Francis was just performing prayers for the sick man and not the ritual, as priests were prohibited to perform exorcism in public. Demonic possession of Julia. This case has to be on the top of the list, as this case even made science and doctors believe in demonic possession. In 2008, a bishop of the Roman Catholic Church gave a very unique opportunity to Dr. Richard Gallagher, a board certified psychiatrist of the New York Medical College, to provide his analysis on a girl who claimed to be possessed by demons. Although doctors pass on these cases as mental illness, but Dr. Gallagher put his reputation on stake and studied his case very closely. During the examination, the woman, which was given the pseudonym Julia, started off completely normal, but later she entered a trance-like state. She became violent and shouted at the bishop and Dr. Gallagher to go away and leave her alone. They also noticed objects on the shelf to fly away and heard an animal-like scream from Julia, which was certainly not humanly possible. An agreement was reached between Dr. Gallagher and the bishop that the girl needed an exorcism ritual. During the exorcism, she started speaking in foreign languages and levitated half a foot from her bed and screamed when holy water was sprinkled on her. Though the exorcism was carried out on a hot summer day, but the room in which Julia was kept was extremely cold. Julia also gained inhuman strength, and her body was vibrating due to the burst of energy from her. This made Dr. Gallagher to accept that demons resided in her, and only exorcism could have saved her. If you liked the video, then hit the like button and share it with your friends, and give your suggestions on the mystery we should take on next. Till then, goodbye and thanks for the view.